Alright, so now things are going much better. We've recovered from like our two cities at turn 80 start into now being, I think, indisputably the lead on a large number of factors except for like Canada's culture. We've captured like 9 of his cities, we're progressing, and we are doing much better, even if this annoying modern armor army keeps interfering with us. We still are a while before we will have a promotion as well, which is unfortunate. I can't move up to there, I don't think. Well, I guess I can. If I do that, that allows my artillery to move here. I guess I have more artillery here. Oh well, I guess this is going to get hit by some stuff. That's okay. Artillery is pounding away. Artillery over here is hitting away. We have supported by our great general here. We've lost our plus 18 combat bonus, and that's down significantly. And while we're pillaging a bunch of stuff, we could use more pillaging, in fact. And that right there is enough to buy us more things. We are getting... Let's see if we get another pillager. I'm actually going to go for that. It's weaker than the army, but we'll worry about that. I would honestly like the ability to pillage more things here and then repair them in the aftermath. Our jet fighters are dealing out a considerable chunk of damage. I think that's all 4 of our jets now. $133 strength with the promotion, and it's still considered like a stalemate. It's kind of crazy how much raw defense some of these cities have. We can pillage that. Keep moving forward. Dwight, you're doing great. Drone, you're doing fine. Drone, you're doing fine. Destroyer armada up here. We have climate change in 5 turns. So Choir could use some help. Alexandria by the Latmus is obviously going to be well behind, so this other stuff, but we just want to work on our main ones. What's the last Zulu city we're probably going to conquer? I think we already have a trade route going to Nadangu, right? Well, we can do this Korean city right there. That's the original capital of Korea, right? Okay, so let's go for Zulu. And we're going to look at... There we go. Okay, so we need to conquer more cities to get more trade routes. We have 2 turns until we can plant down some forests over here. Our missile cruisers are planking away. We have barbarian settlers down there. That's kind of interesting. Is there anything else interesting we can do over here? I don't really want to pillage the market or the aqueduct. I don't think pillaging a fort gets us anything. So I think we're basically just waiting another like 1 or 2 turns for the city to be worn down enough to capture. More aluminum. Poor Alexander has like no army.
When you launch a rocket...
Nor does the Zulu. Like, Arabia is the only one who has an army right now. The Zulu at war with Canada. They've been like decimating each other. Meanwhile, I have like 2,000 strength over here, but they're still producing an artillery army. You have no envoys. That's fine. What great person do we have? A great musician. So we got that done over there. Commercial hub will give us 5 gold. Let's just finish that first. Seaport. We got the worker there. Let's keep cranking out a few more workers to try to help. Then over here we can repair the bank. Repair all this stuff. Fire 1. I'm actually upgrading these to rocket artillery. Rocket artillery will give plus 15 strength, plus another 5 from Dwight Eisenhower. So, yeah, pretty significant there. Hopefully we're in range to capture it this turn. I don't really see anything else. I guess I could pillage this. And then pillage that. Getting ourselves a lot of faith. Does one of our rocket artillery okay, you are closer to getting a promotion, so go ahead and grab that. Another city's down. This is a stock exchange. Look at that. Don't mind if I do. So I guess we can bring this over here and let it get hit. Drones can chill. We have our artillery army over here, which got hit for 13 damage, no big deal. Do I not have a spy going to Jerusalem? 3 more turns, okay. Yeah, that's looking like that's going to be perhaps even be captured this turn. We have another plane right. Where's our other plane? 1. So I'm potentially moving that. Where's our last plane? That's right there. Well, I guess that's a new question. Do I actually have something that's capable of taking it right now? Because this can't. This can't. That already moved. That already moved. I guess I don't even have anything that can take it this turn. Whoops. Deploy out to there. I should have been able to take Handon, but instead I won't. I'll start chipping in over there. How many grievances do I have with you, Canada? 17? Not too bad. And now you can see we're starting to get some real damage over here. And that is now all my ships can assist with. So they're going to head up to go with the Zulus. And you don't have a monument for reasons that I certainly don't understand. These aren't floodplains, so I feel like Pella doesn't need... Does Pella want more food? I feel like we don't need that. We can make a triangle farm up here to help those right there. Beyond that, I don't think we really need much. Who has a broadcast tower? Anyone have a broadcast tower? Well, in lieu of something else, we can pop one here and then work on a new one. So how much does a artillery army cost? So we can afford another artillery army. Looky at that. Despite in China's capital. And we can afford a drone. Can we afford a drone? Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. We're still paying barely more in units than we are in cities, which is kind of funny. So the Zulu's alliance ends next turn, then we'll renew with everyone except Zulu, because we're going to go after the Zulu. Alright, poor guy. Needs some orders.
Water and air.
Unfortunately, the Zulus have been fighting. They've been so busy fighting amongst themselves, they're all going to be easy pickings for me. Do I want to be friends with Mongolia? I don't even know. Not Mongolia, with China. Does that actually give me anything? Diplomatic favor, which I guess I do want to... Yes, sure, we'll still be friends. How much will you pay me for all of that? Still a good chunk. But you don't care about any of that. What are the benefits I could potentially even have with China? I could send trade routes to him. An extra 4 gold, I guess. If I could get a level 3 military alliance, that wouldn't be bad. We're a ways away, but... Do you want any of this? Okay. You can probably live. Probably. You know, one thing I can do as a little achievement. Oh, we should get the War Department up, that's for sure. We're not really... We don't need... Let's see, what don't we need? Could get more oil and aluminum, but we don't really need that quite yet. We may soon. I don't know if native conquest really helps. So we could get more science. Could also... Let's try going for third alternative instead of the forced modernization for a little bit here. Just because why not? Let's see how much culture that actually gives me. About 40. It's not bad. Are there any of these that I want to be suzerain of? Apostles. Nazca lines. Not going to get a new natural, but I do get 50% faith from relics. So let's go for it. 84. Maybe that didn't actually really help me. I was hoping it would. Anyway, I'm gonna let you heal up for a few turns. Bring the artillery over. So I'm going to want to actually attack the city. So I can pillage that. Pillage this. And I have 75% XP gain. I mean, that hurts, but we're trying to get we need the XP here. I guess I could have attacked with other stuff first. And it's probably not going to get attacked back. Now that won't work. Either will that. Oh, that's annoying. I can't get any of these to actually fire. That can't move. I guess I'll just have that hold position for the moment. We have this down here. We'd like to try to pillage a little bit, right? Pillage that. Now we got this. You come down here. We'll pillage a few of these as needed. Meanwhile, we can make use of this down here. Artillery moves. Artillery moves. I'm actually going to promote this artillery. This artillery will be able to move into position next round. Our jets are heading away here. Keep that city. Repair things. We're just gonna have you heal up a few rounds. Meanwhile, the missile cruisers are going to be heading out. We won't announce quite yet, but we're pretty much just waiting for that. We did learn conservation now, so that's helpful. Let's get a mine up over there. Let's get a lumber mill over here, and a lumber mill over here. Climate change in 3 turns. If we could just get rid of Alexander, that'd eliminate all of his emissions. It's just not nearly as much as Canada, to be fair. Yeah, we're not using any coal now, but we are using oil. See, we're clean-ish. Ish. Are there any tiles up here that aren't improved? There's that, because we're going to put something there. Sent that to Zulu, so we did that. Let's do Nodwegnu, or whatever the hell that was. Okay, now we're free to do that. We need We do need more, So how do we make sure this has enough food? That's a new question. I guess we could always get rid of this and then make that farms. Wait, why is Choir using that tile? Choir shouldn't have that tile. We should have that tile. Now we're down to -1 food, which is significantly better. I suppose we could cut down the woods and make a triangle farm up there, because we've still got several other good production tiles. So we want to go to something with Canada probably here. I need to repair a lot of stuff we pillaged. Things are going to slow down, I fear, a considerable amount here. Their modern army came out and attacked. I'm just going to ignore you. Ironically, I am plotting against him. But not right at this second, or rather not for another few turns. Look, the Shaka doesn't like me anymore. Different governments. They still say I have low productivity. Okay, fine. You're denounced. I denounce you. I denounce you. In the immortal words of the Door Monster videos. So that nearly took him out. So we basically everything is getting blocked here, isn't it? Let's take you out. Nothing clears the space for this. I think I got a settler. The fact that the captured thing goes from an armory down to, like, nothing is a little disappointing. Guess I should have done the artillery strikes first. But we're okay. Still can't actually make a ship here because we don't have a harbor or anything. We will free Jerusalem. What do I even care about researching next? We can't build a Stadio Americana. Cold War is useful, I guess. Globalization is going to be useful. Sea level change in 2 turns. Part of the problems we know more since when we're at war with the Zulus, they're gonna pillage a bunch of our stuff, I imagine. So we have to be ready for that. government available. I can't believe I'm not going to go for that. I don't even know if I'm going to go for corporate libertarianism. Guess we can see what's the fascist legacy. So basically we'd get minus 10 science, but we'd get plus like 20% production overall and plus 1 improvements. Guess we'd get a lot of slots, but we'd lose 50% production towards units, but maybe we're not really using it that much. I'm not even sure. I feel like it's not as much of an upgrade as a lot of people would like, but plus 50% towards units even without an encampment or anything is pretty good. I don't want to slam my face into this more. That actually hurt a bit. I should have pillaged first, though. Okay, so we're at the point we should be able to capture that next turn. Our drones are fine. Helicopter army is just going to be told to chill. Drone is fine. We'll move up to here, pillage that, plunder the trade route. Got a bunch more money. Use that to do something like buy, broadcast center, pop that in. Onward RC units go. This is helping, but I don't think it's helping enough. We need to do better. So that's floodplains, but this isn't. I'm curious. Destroyer Armada is just going to wait. Don't care about your demand, Zero. Special session. I say no. Let's see what everyone else says. Alexander wanted it. Shaka said no. Now we get other bonuses here. Got a great admiral. A Golden Age War on Shaka. That's the goal here. Like literally, not even a joke. That is the goal. I think we can even reposition our fighter planes. Preparation for that. Just send around an artillery unit or two and we're fine, or buy some stuff. Okay. Go and pillage that. Fantastic. Just give us money. 615 gold. It's hard to pass up that kind of money right now. Meanwhile, you're losing. Next turn we'll get some significant upgrades. Oh hey, we should be able to capture this here. 9 turns to the next era. So we may lose our golden age pretty soon here. Okay, we're at Jerusalem. That's the good news. I guess this is all modern route. Okay, that helps. Alright, we're going to send our units along. These are both half movement cost, so why wouldn't you just go up there? What are you doing? I don't understand it. Okay, whatever. I don't even get why we have this here. Alright, let's come there. Let's go to Changsha and say that we want armored core. Which now becomes an army, so we saved a little bit there, but not very much. Just gonna have a big empire to improve here. I guess I could have just moved down to there, couldn't I have? Well, I can move up to here and buy us another drone. That seems like a good plan. So then I can move this up here. Still can't believe he had offshore wind farms, but still had so little other tech. Very strange. Anyway, there's nothing really for us to pillage right there. So I guess we can step over to here and just heal. Move the modern army here. I don't even know where Settler goes. Do you even want to throw it anywhere? I guess we can go with like slap it down there if it gets captured by barbarians, whatever. Oh yeah, this would have been good to do first on this turn. That's what we sent here. Okay. So we did those right there. Let's change these over. Sea level change expected in 2 turns. Then of course some civs are probably going to. We already have Arabia who set up a pair of cities over there. Alright, we have both here. I'm hesitant about sending any more stuff through Zulu territory right now. So we have 1 base, 2 from the commercial hub, 1. So apparently the aerodome does not provide any bonus to a trade route. No, that's not what I want. guess where's Chengdu? Chengdu has commercial hub and encampment and industrial zone, and then theater square, and so that's +3, +3. So if I put an industrial zone there, I get one more. If I put a holy site down, I get another one. I guess I could try to crank it up as being a good center for trade routes. I don't know. Like I said, I'm hesitant to send it anymore through Zulu territory. I feel like a lot of them are just gonna get captured here. So let's just go with these for right now. It's the only thing you can make there.
If you do not change that.
So here's a spot where forced modernization would actually be good, which we can get in 2 turns. Do some rebellion, 40 turns. I think we might want to get that a little bit faster. Promotion available. +12 intel on opponent's movements. Hip hip hurrah. I think we want to rebase this someplace. But our capital is fine. Modern armor unit gets a bonus. Cool, cool. Let's have you work on healing. Same for you. Rebellion in 19 turns. Well, we can get over here and attack. Get some XP in. Oh, you have a promotion, so let's get that done first. You also have a promotion. Excellent. I guess you could build a mountain tunnel there, couldn't you? Okay, so now we come over here, build a wind farm, then we build a solar panel, and that should give us... I guess we need solar farm first, don't we? In 3 turns we can do that. Seaport seems like that could be useful. And we have 8 turns to declare war on Shaka. And 17 turns for the World Games, which we could obviously use some work on here. Let's build some more builders. Buying another trader here. And I guess we never did build the water park, did we? I guess you should. You have a ship here instead of that. Who owns the water park? I guess this does. Right, it's been focusing on that. That's irritating. Repair outer defenses first, I suppose. Drones chilling there. All the drones shall chill. Repair all these pillaged tiles. Just another question we actually have to wonder about is, so we can't actually get through over this, so we probably will actually buy. Do any of these actually have a harbor, though? Like, none of these cities have a harbor. What's up with that? Why do none of them have a harbor, except for Jerusalem? The problem is we're liberating Jerusalem because it's a city-state. And we always liberate city-states, no matter how much we might not want to. We always liberate city-states. That's our rule. Anyway. Modern armor army. Sure, let's go ahead and get some XP. 5 XP. I was hoping for more. Enemy battleship showed up. Next sea level change is expected in 15 turns. So can we catch up to that is the new question. 18 turns here, 15 turns there. The other two are fine. Do I really care about the culture right now? Probably not. But there's more gold too, though. I don't really know if I care about the 5-year plan right now. I think I'd rather have a number of other things, honestly. National identity is not as important right now. For the most part, it's like +2 strength across the 1 or 2 strength across the board for a lot of things. It honestly is pretty weak right now. Let's go for forced modernization temporarily. And get another governor. Rocket artillery, let's go ahead and promote you. Any more rocket artillery we can. How much artillery do we have? Rocket artillery, artillery army, army. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this we'll promote this first. Or am I able to pillage something more this turn? No. Does not look like it. I feel I should send over the helicopter here. It can assist with the pillaging. I guess there is that battleship, isn't there? I should probably do something about that. Okay, we'll kill it next turn, and hopefully that doesn't kill the modern armor this turn. That would be unfortunate. Do I care about that there? Probably not. Kokorum, what's Kokorum going to do? Get our hydroelectric dam up. We'll swap these out eventually. We're just doing that right now for the sake of this achievement. So it's a chance to get that. We don't really need more science. We don't even really need more culture. Let's improve the tiles and we'll worry about churning out other stuff. Repair that aqueduct there. Did we not fire yet? I guess we haven't fired yet. We should keep Dwight down here. Modern army is trying to figure out what to be unleashed upon. Okay, you're probably going to be minus 37 grievances. Yeah, you're not happy with that. Will you give me more money in the meantime? You will. Good to know you're selling out Canada. This may seem weird, but I'm kind of thinking we declare war this turn. Golden Age War, only 25 grievances and so much less grievances overall.
Amazwi akatha kodwa izindebe ziyavevezela kakade sengiyabona unetwe.
I definitely don't think I'm going to be quaking in fear. But you can dream. Missile cruisers, we're gonna have to take some enemy fire for right now. I'm fine with that. Where's our other destroyer? Right, it's chilling down here. And there's the Golden Gate Bridge. You can see that that's going to fall pretty fast. We just had a lot of wars break out. We don't actually have any envoys to throw at stuff. Having everything here just chill for a moment. I suppose we can work on pillaging a bit more. So part of the question now is going to be, where do we attack from here? I guess this is as fine a spot as any. This not attack. Okay. So we got ourselves a promotion there. The drones are all chilling. $11 turns, which is now ahead of it there. But we really need to speed up over here and over here. We need more workers out. We need to improve the land, we need to fix stuff up, so let's get that done, shall we? Over here we're looking okay. This could use it the most, I feel like. Oh, some of that stuff's flooded, that's why we're having the problem here. 25 turns is clearly not going to be fast enough. So this is definitely a stage of the game where things can slow down significantly. Zulu Empire. Plundered my trader unit.
The Cold War is not thawing.
What jerks. My alliance level went up though. Hip hip hurrah. Okay, so this is a case where I can back out. And like this down here can come in. Just a little distance there. Captured that. Dwight's gonna come on up. I'm just gonna go ahead and attach these for right now. Technically there's other things that are better, but I think it's good enough for the moment. 112 strength plus a lot of other bonuses. That's just a little better, you know? Oh, we can't actually pillage if we were there. That's irritating. .300 faith. Plus 18 intel on opponent's movement, so that definitely helps. So this has a melee strength of effectively 100, plus 3, 103, 108, 110, versus the modern armor army strength of like, still strong, plus especially since it gets a plus 5. But we should survive at least, even if this may hurt a lot. I'm basically trying to find stuff that's not hiding in cities. That's turned out to be rather difficult. Claim a great profit. I'll pass. Actually, I should have accepted it and then never founded the city. One, two, three, four. Now nobody's going to found the last religion unless I don't get the extra faith from it. That was a bad move. Bad move. Silly just for the gamification side of things, but still a bad move. 16 turns till the next climate change event. What are you going to do over here? Repair stuff, I guess. Got ourselves some more money. Pillaging over there. That battleship is still being annoying. Battleship is no longer being annoying. I don't know if we're capable of pillaging anything else this turn. So I suppose we're just going to fire here. And we'll pull this back so it can heal. Let's link this one up. Link this one up. Is there any other tiles that Alexandria by the Latmus holds? No, but actually, that looks like it's basically okay, right? We need to start worrying about things like over here. I was worried about him like invading me, but that doesn't seem to be a real current concern.
No one would have believed it.
I'm not really concerned about that. I have to get Pella on track. And this place on track. Get our great admirals out there. Boldly defending our people. So with this, and the great admirals. Is that enough to get it? It is. Meanwhile, we can go slap something down here and barbarian battleships. That's interesting. Flood barrier may be a bit optimistic here. But we'll do what we can. You're over there, you're not needed there. Is there a way to sort this by, like, that? That's what we'd care about. Alright, so we've captured that. We can still start shelling on Deity soon. I think this is going alright.
The satellite has...
Satellite has no conscience, alright. Let's see. We don't actually have the hydroelectric dam yet for 3 turns. Okay. Let's get the normal stuff first. Now the question is, do we not have any uranium? Well, that's an interesting spot for uranium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Canada may have some giant death robots. Do I care about... Yeah, sure. Tourism is good. So if we want to talk about my settler, I feel like my settler should be coming down all the way to here. Good luck. Hope you don't get captured or something. Suppose you can build some farms here just as a triangle. But for the most part, we're not doing more. Get your hydroelectric dam on. Plant all the forests. 18 turns, 17 turns. We gotta do better still. Well, that just gives us faith. I was hoping to give us more. Oh well. Oh, we should be able to take this here. But in order to get there, I can't pillage this, so... Really? You put my helicopter in a spot where it literally can't get out. Okay, military engineers needed for that. It's cost 680 gold. That's pretty garbage to put me in a spot where I literally can't. Well then. Okay. And I forget if we had a spy ready, but let's put a spy in Hamilton. If there are secret agent spies, it'd be even better. Now, you know what we should do? We should send it to Arabia. And Halab's probably going to be the last city we capture up there. Okay, so we got this up here, which can't reach that. And deploy our fighter up to there. So I got a good range of coverage. I guess that still is one right there. Golden Age point. Can't even make another thing yet, no, yeah. I think it seems clear that this is not a super big deal to worry about. So we'll just deal with this stuff normally, shall we? So this is close to having 4 range. Let's send you there, let's send you here. This, I believe, still gets the Great Admiral bonus, right? Yeah, because I guess they had the Great Admiral earlier in life, even though they're no longer the appropriate thing. And then I guess our destroyers... they get a promotion. There's not much else along the waterfront to do anything about, though. This we're going to pop up here with the Great General and everything else. Can do that. We pillaged one thing over there. Pillaged another. What does this give us? Gold. That allows us to upgrade. So that mainly upgrades this down here. What do we have left to upgrade? That's the new question, isn't it? Artillery army times 2. I think the only thing we have to upgrade is our warrior down here. Alright, Mr. Warrior, you deserve a chance to get in on the action, I guess. And then we need some friends for him. We'll get the boys back together here. Attack 1. Attack 2. Attack 3. Bring this over here, we get a nice bonus. 5 XP. Soul needs reinforcement. I still want to keep you for the fisheries there as much as possible, but you don't really need it over there. So right now the Zulu's in a normal age, I'm in a golden age. That may change in a few turns here. We did get a promotion. Hey.
Very simple was my explanation.
Is there anything else we can do that is helpful here? We got 20 production per turn, but that isn't very much. I feel like I'm willing to let it work that. But we need to get some of these other tiles. I've got the aquatic center and everything else from Kingella, I suppose. Next turn. Ooh, it was like that could be bad right there. Fortunately, we had garrison and everything else, but we've been taking a little bit of damage here and there for a very long time. Go and grab the shell stuff there. 92% chance of capturing enemy, if that's something we're concerned about. Okay, what can we pillage over here? A new question. There's one. There's two. There's three. That should be enough to upgrade both of these, right? Let's just get that done so we don't ever have to worry about it again. Or, I guess we'd still have to worry about that next turn, so I take that all back. We're going to go ahead and pull back our missile cruisers here, because we now have... Oh, well, we're going to pull back one of them. So we now have +1 range. We should now be able to shell them safely. Tank buster. Let's get a seaport up. Look at all the production values. No pollution, beautiful forests. This is what we need more of in the world. So it's still it keeps the promotion level and it then gets the bonus from the military academy. So it combines all the best things there. It's not bad. All right, go forth and wait. Is it really gonna? I guess it's doing that. That's fine. Question is now kind of like, what can we do to make this more interesting? And we have another settler. which if we send south is just going to get captured. So we'll put her back here for a moment, I guess, because we are kind and generous. We need to speed this up a bit more. Let's get some forestry stuff over here. Workshop pillaged. Cool. There's something we can use. Repair that. Get all this stuff working again. I don't even know what we're gonna do with the settler, but we have it, so... Right now we have the atomic era. Does it explain? Free inquiry, classic and medieval, pen, brush, and voice. 2 arms, industrial through atomic. So if we wanted to use our 2 arms again, we need to use it for something else, but we could do skies and stars or automaton warfare. I guess we're, you know what, I prefer not using giant death robots, because I think they're kind of cheesy, but I guess we're still gonna get giant death robots here. Okay. That's better than 100% XP earned for air units, technically. Giant death robots are cheesy, but I think I've already demonstrated I can conquer everything at this point, unless they bring... Basically, the only thing I have to fight with giant death robots is giant death robots. Oh, you know what? You know what? We're going to try to keep it real. We're going to avoid bringing out giant death robots unless they bring out giant death robots. That's what we'll do. Keep it real. Anyway, you should start firing away. Rocket artillery fires here. Promotion available. And you know what? Maybe we should just capture it. No, we're not gonna be able to do that. Not without, well, we still have the plane, don't we? I might have spoken too soon. I think this plane's out of range, though, or that plane already attacked. Either way. With the Great General here, that helps. But it's not quite enough. Not quite. Okay, what do I want to do here? We obviously got to take that out. So let's back up to here. We no longer have the garrison bonus. Capture that next turn. Or maybe we can do it this turn. That works too. So he's down to his last cities here. When we get more gold, we can buy like another missile cruiser to help. So that'll definitely be one of our goals. Get that stuff fixed first. Helicopter army needs a tunnel built over here, so you're just going to heal for a moment. We're going to grab you a military engineer. You're going to come back and help out. China has their 2 cities down there. We're at 373 tourism now. Did I say 373? I meant apparently still 373th. That's weird. Our trade route was pillaged. Again, we kind of expect that. Gentle eruption. Missile cruisers available for promotion. Fantastic. We don't have enough movement to pillage that. We could do that next turn. We now have the range bonus. Mechanized infantry is on our way over. Got ourselves an expert crew. Got a bunch of bonuses there, also nearly promoted. Still cranking out builders. What do we want to do here? We can get a granary up. Fill 2 policy slots. One can go for colonial taxes. What do I want for the other one? I guess we can go for this. I think getting something like triangular trade makes more sense, right? We don't really need force. Well, whatever. You can see we're back at a point where we're spending more on... Well, since this does not seem to be any kind of actual threat, I'm going to rebase down here. I'm going to give you that promotion. I'm going to give you the drone. And I'm going to let you guys take this stuff. Well, everyone else comes back up north and hangs out with the Zulus. Hello, Zulu. How you doing? Any good targets here? This plus 18 strength against everything they have is pretty ridiculous. Mountains are no obstacle. We have the first mountain tunnel in the world. How about that? Okay, so what do we want to do next? We actually will want to declare war on Arabia, just not quite yet. Plunder that trade route. Look at all that money we just got. Eisenhower, come on down. We're actually going to want to liberate this. And then we're going to have to take the other cities too. So let's go ahead and capture some of these other cities first, I think. That's what we want to do. We can still chip away here, but that's not our priority. What can we do that's halfway interesting with the settler? They're going down over there. Okay, so now we can upgrade this artillery. Question, is there anything else we need to upgrade at this point? Mechanized infantry, helicopter army. I am not seeing anything else that needs to be upgraded. So therefore, we're going to... We can get rid of the force modernization since there's no more modernization coming. I don't want to pillage that. I am kind of regretting bringing the jet fighter down since I don't think we're going to need it. And you look at how everything else is doing. What else can we do down here to help? We need to repair that triangle farm. Maybe we want to get rid of this other stuff. The answer is more forests. The answer is always more forests. It's not even that impressive. I feel like I'd rather put a forest there again. Because like even on flat ground, right, we have 2 and 5, and that's 2 and 4, and this is 2 and 5. Do we get any other quarry bonuses? Predictive systems. So maybe it's okay, whatever. Don't care about your demands. I'm trying to see if we can get through. Got a major drought.
In art and dream.
That's a big drought there, for despite the fact there's that whole river system there. Ten turns to the next climate change. Well, we found the barbarians. Okay. Fire away. Telecommunications, I guess, is next. Not that we really care too much. Well, what do we care about? We could build a food market if we were concerned about that. Could build a hangar. But none of that. Let's get an archaeologist up. Let's do that. We can get a trader up here. I don't think we can repair a lot of this due to the drought. Let's get more builders up, more trees planted. Now we'll have a uranium mine. Let our powers combine. Wait, heart is missing. I just got the achievement upon building that. Okay then. I don't know what else I care about the military engineer for the moment. You know what? This video's already been a while. I'm going to stop it here since I'm not going to be able to capture these within like the next 5 or 10 minutes. We're going to stop the video here and pick up next time.